Hello everyone, welcome to Ferntech New Zealand Limited. Here today we've got a double horse 9101 that, as you can see here, is missing its blade. It has broken its lower grip. Pretty easy to fix really. First we need to start by undoing the lug nut on the bottom of the shaft. Just trying to point it out here. It's a little brass looking thing. It's only got one screw on one side. Get in there with your screwdriver and it should be about 4 or 5 turns. It can be quite tight to start off with. This allows you to pull off the top piece, including the inner shaft. Move the camera back so you can see. Just holding on to the base of the helicopter like this and just give it a yank up. Should be pretty easy. Oh, pulled the little bearing out. Pop that off, pop that back in. Just pointing out here a notch on the inner shaft. That's where that screw has to locate back into. Pop that off. Now what I'm doing here is removing the other set of the other blade off the other side. I lost my screwdriver, fell on the floor, different screwdriver. I haven't changed helicopter or anything. Just pointing out the two little screws, the other connect buckles that go down. Just pop those off, nice and simple, so you can get to the screws in behind. Easy. So those are the screws just below the lower grip, or actually on it, but just below it. 4 or 5 turns on that as well, and off she comes. Now I'm just pointing out the locating hole on the outer shaft that those screws need to locate into. Grab the part that was ordered from us, of course, ferntech.co.nz. That particular part is 9101 -11. Looks very similar to the -03, which is the upper grip, but they are in fact different. Found the other screwdriver because I might be using that green one. Puts my hands in the way of the camera. So there we go, doing it up. Making sure that those screws are definitely going inside those holes on the outer shaft. Now of course, to check that, you rotate the grip and you should see the cog moving. There we go. Back on with the blades. Must have lost my screwdriver again. It's always important that you never do the front screw there up very tight. The blades do have to move. There we go, I'm showing you that I've still got a bit of play there. You don't want them loose, you just want them firm. Undoing the broken piece. Put the blade back on. little bit loose, a little bit tighter. Yep, feels about right. Next, just pointing out that notch on the bottom of the inner shaft, that definitely has to locate with that screw that's on the bottom of the cog there. Whoops, forgot a part. Of course, the outer shaft top bearing sits in the top of there. Now down it goes. Now what I'm doing here is trying to locate the inner shaft to pop inside that lower cog. There it goes, popped in. I know where that notch is, which is now facing out towards me, where the screwdriver is heading into. Doing it up. Now you'll see that the top bar will kink in a little bit. There it is, that's located itself. So you don't have to be entirely accurate because it will locate itself a little. Checking. What I'm doing there is holding my thumb against the cog and trying to turn the top blades just a little bit, not with all my force. Just, yep, she's all locked in. Back on with the connect buckles. These lower ones do pretty much nothing. It's just it has a hat over the lower locking cog there. Time for a test flight and see how we go. And it's off. All done and completed. Thank you for watching.